My name is Holbrook Riles III, and I am a drummer and producer in Akron, Ohio. I am originally from Mansfield, Ohio. I started playing the drums when I was 9. I went to the University of Akron for 5 years, and I never graduated. However, I did go for a major in music performance and a minor in communication. In 2010, I left to go join Royal Caribbean's International's boats for about 6 months. Got to see both sides of the planet working with them, and just playing music in the house bands there. It was really nice. And then I got the opportunity to tour with the Glenn Miller Orchestra. I got to work on the American Queen Steamboat, which is the largest riverboat ever built. Goes up and down the upper and lower Mississippi, playing drums. Currently, I live in Akron. Play in several different groups here. I play with Blue Light, Raspberry Jackson, Michael Vincent Quintet, my own project called HR3. That's where I'm at currently. Live performances very much, it's important. Even back then with in the 50s, 60s, 70s till now. Oftentimes I look back to find inspiration. I listen to a lot of Motown, and there's a lot of elements there. How the drums are tuned, hearing the in-betweens, how the bass and the drums work, the guitar, the rhythm section, the vocalist sing over top of that as well. That really shaped the sound of pop music. Seeing that and just carrying on the legacy of live music and how it's performed, how it's presented, is just like something I see a relationship between then and now. With seeing Jeff Donaldson's pieces, there's a lot of color, there's a lot going on with the imagery. Almost looks like there's images inside of images with color pasted all over it. With sampled music, you can do pretty much the same, like chop up different elements of say a certain part of a song, like the A section or B section, and make it sound completely different from the original. And then over top of that, you have the freedom to add you in terms of like MIDI instruments, drums, vocals, say spoken word from an interview, like for instance, like a Nelson Mandela interview, or like a Last Poets excerpt, and then you can integrate that and have it make sense. But most of it's just bringing that live element to the exhibit presentation. Just focusing on more aspects of life other than, just putting, say, a certain subject in a box and saying, well, this is what this subject is. Make it relatable for everybody, even though we all have different views on life, or like different like life choices and things like that. You can find my work on Facebook. I have a page, HR3 Beats, Drums, and Music, and also Instagram, HR3 Drums with a Z. Also on Bandcamp, HR3. Just type that in, and you'll see this face somewhere.